Today we're here to educate you about the short sale process. I'm Erin Williamson with Seven Gables Real Estate.
I'm Amanda Hogan.
And I'm Lars Nordstrom. And today what we're going to do is discuss the short sale process, and we wanted to do it from a vantage point of the seller. So we'll do it kind of in a question and answer period. So tell me, ladies, what is a short sale exactly?
A short sale can be performed when a seller owes more than what a property is currently worth. So it's a better alternative than going into foreclosure, and even though the mortgage amount might be worth more than what the property value currently is, there is still an alternative way to sell the property.
So, okay, how would that benefit me?
Well, it'll benefit you in a few ways. First, it gives you an opportunity to sell your house when maybe you didn't think you had one. So a lot of people have a misconception that just because they may be in that situation where they owe more than what their house is worth, they can't sell it. That's not necessarily the case. So that's one way that it'll benefit you. The other way is, as Erin said, it'll help you avoid foreclosure. So that'd be probably the main ways of it.
Okay. Now, what's the catch? I mean, I hear the benefits. What's the catch?
The catch really is that not everybody will qualify for one, but I'll let Amanda go into the details.
Yeah, exactly. So just because you owe more doesn't necessarily mean that you qualify. Yes, you would be in a short sale situation, but the bank would require you to have what they call a hardship. And most commonly we see what they would call a financial hardship, possibly a loss of job, a significant decrease in your income, but that's not the only way a hardship qualifies you. There's other things such as divorce, possibly relocation, but we encourage you to call us, let us help you evaluate your situation to determine if your situation will qualify for a short sale.
Okay. Now I hear all these different programs and upfront costs and this and that and people getting taken advantage of. What's this going to cost me?
Well, that's easy. All of our fees and commissions for the services that we provide to you, nothing out of pocket to you.
Nothing.
Nothing out of pocket to you for our fees, commissions, and services. We negotiate all of that.
So that comes from my lender?
Correct.
Okay. But then again, I have a cousin that's in the real estate business. I mean, he's kind of new, but why can't he just help me?
Here's the thing. Most agents are not familiar with short sales or how to negotiate them. They shy away from the short sale process because it is lengthy. It can take usually up to 6, maybe even 9 months, sometimes 12 months, depending on the circumstances and how many loans are on the property. Because you also have to keep in mind that you may have a first trust deed, a second, and a third. They all need to be negotiated separately. Many agents will shy away from it. Not only will they not list a short sale because of the complexity, but they also will not write an offer on a short sale because of the complexity and the length of time that it takes. Most short sales don't go together, and it's not the fault of the seller that's trying to prove the hardship, it's actually the fault of the agent that doesn't understand the process of how. Something else that I see that many agents are doing out there is to list the property on the market before having a pre-negotiated price. What that does ultimately is it wastes the time of all of the buyers that come to the property because they're not willing to wait the 6 to 9 to sometimes 12-month period for those offers to get approved, if they get approved, if the listing agent is doing their job. Because, as I said before, most short sales are only as good as the agent handling it behind the scenes.
Yeah, we work with the bank to get this pre-negotiated price, and then we put the house on the market at that time, and we're able to secure a buyer and get an approval from the bank instead of having the buyer wait this 3, 6, 9 months and then deciding they found something they like better or that they don't like the house anymore. We only have to have our buyers wait a limited amount of time, 2 weeks to possibly a month to get the approval from the bank, and then we go into escrow. That's the main difference. We don't make the buyers that write the offers on our listings wait.
That's great. It almost sounds like it is the opposite of what we're hearing, where you were saying other agents put it on the market first and then get a price. You get a price first, like a traditional listing.
Before wasting anybody's time to put a house on the market. that's what really sets us apart. And the difference is that we don't have a sign in front of your house for 6 to 9 months with hundreds of people traipsing in and out. Buyers getting aggravated, you the seller getting aggravated, constantly keeping the house open for additional buyers that keep coming in, falling out of escrow. So we negotiate that price first up front before we put your house on the market. So we've got a smaller window of time, get the buyers in there, get them into escrow and get them closed. We can close them, most cases, about 45 days from start to finish once we've got that pre-approved price.
Wow.
That's the difference.
Wow.
We've taken about 9 months out of the process. We do the process behind the scenes before the property gets listed. The neighbors don't need to know about it. The sign does not need to go in the yard. We can stall the foreclosure process, which gives the seller or the homeowner additional time to occupy the property and make additional plans to move without having that scary foreclosure notice, 30-day eviction, something like that, posted on their door. If you have additional questions about the short sale process or how we can assist you in getting your house sold, you've got a couple different choices. You can call a local realtor in the area that may not be familiar with the short sale process and can list your house. You can call the Williamson team to get your house sold. We are local to the area. We serve all areas of Orange County, all areas of Riverside County, parts of San Bernardino, and as well as parts of LA County. So if you've got a neighbor, friend, family member that's also going through this process that needs some advice, we would more than happy to consult them in a very confidential interview, make sure that this process is right for them, and see what we can do to best assist their needs.